Hey guys, welcome. I'm Jenna and today I thought I would do a little bit of a advent calendar unboxing for you. So I've got this Nyx Gimme Super Stars advent calendar. I actually won this in an Instagram giveaway, so I thought I would unbox it with you guys. I do have a Christmas lunch to go to, so I am hoping to try on the products as well. Now I do have a newborn who she's literally right beside me sleeping, so we're going to attempt this video. I've already had a failed video that I tried to do yesterday, but let's not talk about that. That's what the outside looks like. It does actually say the products or some of the products that you've got on the front there. I don't know if you can actually see that, and it does have some pictures on the back which I am not looking at because I want this to be, you know, a first impressions type of thing. This is what the calendar looks like. Don't mind the glare of the sun outside. It's pretty huge. I probably should have zoomed out a lot more, but we're just going to run with it. Let's just get straight into it. Door number 1 here. Let's have a look. Oh, cool. So the first product I've got here, I should have planned this better. I should have actually put it up somewhere, but we're not going to do that. First product I've got is a butter gloss. So this is in the shade Praline. You just show it to you. I have used the butter gloss formula before and love it. I might just swatch this for you actually. So there we go. Would be nice if this stopped focusing on my face. There we go. So it does have some color to it, but it's not overly, you know, opaque or anything. Well, it shouldn't be. It's a gloss, not a lipstick. All right, so moving on to door number 2, which is this guy here. A bit of a different shape. Ooh. Looks like we have, it looks like an eyeshadow. Oh, it's a pressed pigment. Okay, so this is in the shade Utopia Soft Pink. So that's a really pretty shade. I do like that. Have I tried NYX eyeshadows before? I don't know if I actually have. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty shade. Okay, moving on to door number 3. This looks like it could be another lip product. Oh no, it's not. What is this? I got 2 boxes in and then she woke up, so I'm just rocking her at the moment. But the next product, door number 3 or day number 3, we've got the HD Studio Photogenic Eyeshadow Base. It's just oh, I was expecting this to be a white base. When I pulled it out of the little applicator out, it looks white, but it looks like it might actually dry down pretty clear. That's it there. So, and it almost feels like a silicone type of base. So let's move on to door number 4, which is this guy here. You probably can't see it because of the glare, which I'm sorry about. But oh, okay. Oh man, I've just like ripped this whole calendar. I just like ripped the whole. Oops. Anyway, so we have a liquid illuminator. This is the Born to Glow liquid illuminator. I have actually owned this in the past and I did really like it. It's basically a liquid highlighter. I used to use mine as a primer, which I really liked, but this one is in the shade Sunbeam, which is, where is it? Just, this is not focusing properly, which is just here if it focuses. So sorry, I'm not flipping you off. So a really, really pretty liquid highlighter illuminator. Okie doke. So moving on to door number 5, which is this guy here. And we have another lip product. This isn't a butter gloss. What is this one? This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Leon. So it's another darker sort of brown. These would probably go nicely together because this is obviously soft matte, hence the name. I don't tend to go for matte lipsticks too often just because I have quite textured lips anyway. It would have been a few years ago. I actually got a NYX advent calendar that was just lip products, and I'm sure it had some of these in it, and I like the formula of that. It's not overly drying or anything like that, which is good. So excited to have that in my collection as well. Moving on to door number 6, which is here. And we have another eyeshadow. This one is a shimmer and it is right up my alley. It is a bronze shimmer. So, the shade isn't Utopia Soft Pink in this one. I'm assuming the actual single shadow, like the name of the single shadows, are called Utopia. This one is in Soft Pink, which is day number 2, I think it was. And then this one for day number 6 is Rose Gold. That is beautiful. I'm going to swatch that, of course. Oh, she's nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm having some trouble focusing my camera on my hand. Look at that. So it does have some like chunkier type of glitters in it, but still really pretty, and I am excited. Okay, so moving on to door number 7, which is this guy here. And we have another lip product. So we've got another butter gloss. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of edits in this video because she keeps stirring and I keep having to tend to her. So this one is in the shade Cinnamon Roll, and it's like a dark brown, which I don't typically wear, but we're going to swatch it anyway. Okay, it's not as intense as I thought it would be. I don't know why I keep thinking these are so pigmented because they're glosses, but that's what it looks like. It's probably just focusing on my face as usual, but that's what the shade looks like. So I actually really like that. Moving on to door number 8, which is this guy. And we have another shadow. Oh, it's another shimmery shadow. So this one is in the shade Brown Shimmer. And that's exactly what it is, a brown shimmer shadow. This is very interesting. Oh, it's got like a gold shift to it. That is so pretty. That's actually really beautiful. Okay, down to the second row. So we're up to door number 9. Yes, we have another butter gloss, and this is Fortune Cookie. So this is what it looks like, and then that's the swatch that I've got going on for it as well. So another really pretty shade. This would be good if you had a lipstick that was just a little bit too dark, just to lighten it up a little bit. I think that one would be a really nice option. So next door is door number 10, which is this one here, and this, okay, so it's another one of the, you can't see that, Born to Glow Illuminators, but this is in a different shade. So this is in Gleam. This is more of like a brownie golden one. So let's do a little swatch of this one. So that's what that one looks like. That one's really pretty as well. Nice. Okay. Door number 11, which is this one. And we've got another lipstick. So this is another soft matte lip cream. That's what the other one was, right? Yes. So we've got the soft matte lip cream in Abu Dhabi. So another brownie shade, which I actually prefer more like brownie nudes anyway. So I'm actually really excited about this selection. So moving on to door number 12, which is this one here. And we have another eyeshadow. Man, I'm just destroying this box. Another eyeshadow. This one is very interesting. So this one is in the shade, Utopia is the shadow, gold. Just gold. So that is really pretty. It's a shimmery gold shade. And it is gorgeous. So let's do a little swatch. Ooh, it feels kind of chunky, like at first, like when I rubbed my finger in there. Yeah, again, has a lot of glitter in it, but it's still a pretty eyeshadow. Door number 13 is next, and we have another lip product. This is very red. Right, so this is another soft matte lip cream, and this is in Monte Carlo. So very, very red. Oh, it's almost like a berry red, I guess. So that's the swatch there. I don't tend to wear that kind of red. I tend to wear more like blue toned reds, but it's still a nice shade. Door number 14 is next. How do I open it? Here. And we have a primer. So we have a pore filling primer. I haven't used this primer before. I'm assuming it's going to just be like a normal silicone based primer. That is it there. And yeah, just feels like a typical silicone based primer, so that is fine. I don't typically use silicone based primers anymore, but I will still obviously try it and use it, and hopefully it's good. So door number 15 is here. Don't mind all of the weird grunting that is happening. That's just my child. Okay, so this is the HD finishing powder. I'm assuming this is going to be translucent. So that's just what it looks like there. Yeah, it's coming up white. So yeah, it's just a translucent powder, which is cool. Door number 16 is here. And this is like right on the end, so it's awkward to get out. What have we got? We have got another soft matte lip cream. So we've got a lot of lip products, which I guess most people know NYX for their lip products anyway. This is in the shade Budapest, and that's kind of like almost like a purpley red. I'm going to swatch you here. A little bit of a grungy sort of red, I guess. Okay, final row. So door number 17. We've got a butter gloss. So this is in the shade Tiramisu, and this is like a pinky sort of shade. This is really pretty. I think I will really like this one. Oh yeah, that's nice for a nice gloss shade just there. So very pretty. Next we have door number 18. Oh, what is this? I have not seen this before. So this is Everything Lip Oil. I have not seen this before, and this is in the shade Sheer, so it's going to be a clear clear lip oil. Let's just put this on. Ooh. Ooh, it smells like my childhood for some reason. What is that? Maybe some sort of, I don't know what that is, but it reminds me of my childhood for some reason. Anyway, that feels really nice on the lips, really nourishing, hydrating. So, and I love a good lip oil or lip treatment. So I'm thrilled to have that one. Moving on to door number 19. Looks like it's going to be another shadow maybe. And we have, oh wow, yep, we've got another eyeshadow. And this one is in the shade, oops, Purple Shimmer. Very original. So it is indeed a purple shimmer. This is really pretty. One thing I am noticing with, wow, that's quite pretty. One thing I am noticing with the NYX shimmer shadows is that they do have a lot of glitter in them. You can see the two swatches that I've got there. They have obvious glitter particles in them, which is fine. That could be a little bit irritating to some people though. 20 is next, and then we're on to the last 4 days. So we've got another butter gloss. This one is in the shade Butterscotch, and it's another brownie type of shade. So that is Butterscotch, very pretty. I really like that shade. Okay, last 4 days, we're on to 21, and we've got another soft matte lip cream. This is in the shade Stockholm. That's what it looks like. This looks like it'd be a nice sort of everyday type of shade for me. That's what it looks like there. Very nice. And then we've got 22, which is another shadow. This one's a matte eyeshadow. So this one is in the shade Dark Purple. It's kind of like a eggplanty sort of color. It's hard to tell because the lighting keeps changing on me. Yeah, so that's what it looks like there. Okay, and then we've got door number 23, which is another, it looks like another lip cream. Yeah, soft matte lip cream. This is in Copenhagen, so that's like a really deep purpley shade. Not really one that I would wear unless I was doing like a very specific makeup look. Oh, actually, it's not as dark as it looks like it would be really dark in here, but that's how it comes out, more of like a berry, which is more wearable for me. Door number 24 is another lip. It's another butter gloss. So this is in the shade Brownie Drip. So that is what it looks like in the tube, and then that is the swatch for it. So another pretty brown shade. Again, that doesn't look quite as intimidating as it does in the actual packaging. Cool. So that is everything out of the Gimme Super Stars advent calendar from NYX. So I think what I might do, I was planning on doing a try on now, but my daughter's just getting a little bit restless, and I do have somewhere that I need to be, and I'm kind of running out of time. So I will come back and I will do a try on probably tomorrow, or maybe even later on this afternoon. I'll wash everything off and I'll put it on and show you guys what it looks like. So this portion is done, and future me will see you in about 5 seconds. Alright guys, so it's actually been several days later. I just haven't had time to be able to film, so here we are. But this is going to be the try on portion of the video. So to start off with, I'm going to try the Pore Filler Primer Base. I did try this a little bit a couple of days ago. And I mean, it worked fine. It worked like every other pore filling primer that I've ever used. But we will just try it in targeted areas. So I'm just going to put it here, just where I have enlarged pores. Well, that's a lot that I just put there. It definitely does. I haven't got my mirror on here. Okay. It definitely looks like it's blurred just there, or filled my pores. Like I can see noticeably that they look less visible. Okay, so that's my base done. Like I said, I can definitely notice that my pores are looking less visible. Even on my nose, where I put some on my nose, I pretty much did my T-zone. So here, where I have enlarged pores, noticeably, to me at least, I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but to me, it looks like my pores are pretty much gone now. Same with on my nose. So what I'm going to do, because there's no base products or anything like that other than obviously the primer, I'm going to do my foundation, my concealer, bronzer, all of that, and then I will come back to do eyeshadow, highlighter, and everything else. So I won't be long. Okay, so I've done my base makeup, I've done foundation, concealer, blush, bronzer, and I've just put a quick brow on. So I think what I'll go into next is the liquid illuminators. I think, what should I use? Let me just swatch them again, because like I said, it's been a few days, so I can't even remember which one I would prefer. Actually, no, I think I'm going to use this one. This is in, what shade is this? Sunbeam. I'm going to use the Sunbeam one. So I'm just going to tap it on with my fingers. So I've just got a little bit on the back of my hand. The lighting's changed a lot. Just from me putting on my base makeup, it's an overcast day, as always, really. So I'm just going to tap that on there. I'm not a huge, like, glowing highlighter fan. I tend to go for something a little bit more subtle. So this is actually right up my alley, because I've gone a bit overboard on this side. But that's a really nice, soft glow. Put a little bit, and it does dry down as well, obviously. Wow, we're going for a pretty intense highlighter on the nose there. Oops. But like, even with me going overboard with it, like, it's easy enough to blend out and kind of fix, I guess. I am really liking that. It does dry down, obviously, as it should, but it gives this really nice soft glow. So I'm really impressed with that. This one, I would probably use this more of like a glowy base if I want to look a little bit more bronzed, or if I wanted to put it maybe over the top of like a cream bronzer to give a little bit of a glow, but I wouldn't use this as my normal highlighter. I think it'd just be a little bit too dark for me. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the HD finishing powder. I haven't used this one yet. I don't typically use a lot of powder just because I go for more of a glowy base. Not that that's happening today. I used a more matte foundation. So I'm just going to set under my eyes with this one. I'm hoping it's not going to be too, like, it's looking pretty white in there. It's meant to just be translucent, but we'll see. So it's set down my under eyes. It doesn't look super white or anything like that. It doesn't look cakey. So yeah, I like that one as well. Like I said, I don't set my makeup a lot. I would generally just set under my eyes, and even then I don't do that half the time. But yeah, I actually really like that. Now, let's move on to the primer, the eye primer. Yeah, eyeshadow base. This I'm not sure of because it has a silicone type feel to it. I'm just a bit worried that it's going to be a little bit too slick. It's gone on completely clear. Oh, okay, so on the lid, it's a little bit tacky at the moment. It doesn't have that silicone type feel that it did when I swatched it the other day. So I am a little bit more hopeful now. And it is just a clear base. Like, it's not really taking away any of the veins or discoloration on my eyelids. I tend to prefer a base that has like a color to it, just to get rid of, you know, the lines and things in my eyes, but that is just personal preference. Okay, so let's move on to eyeshadow now. And the first shade, I only got 2 mattes, and I'm not using this super deep purpley shade, so this is pretty much going to be my transition shade that I'm going to use. I have used this one, I think, once, and I really liked it. They're nice shadows. And look, this isn't going to be a super technical type of eye look, because let's face it, they never are. But it's really just to test out the shadows. I'm just going to pop this kind of all over the eye because I don't have another lid shade other than the shimmers. I'm just going to pop this on the lid like everywhere, and then I'll just put the shimmers over the top. I thought the other day that this was a lot easier to blend, but you know, I'm also fatigued 99.9% of the time because I have a baby and a 3-year-old. But they will take a little bit more time to blend because they're pressed pigments. They're kind of notorious for being a little bit more difficult to blend out than a typical eyeshadow. So they're all pressed pigments except for this one, which is the gold one. Even the other shimmers are pressed pigments. So that's just a complete side note. I might actually go in with this one first. So this is brown shimmer, and I might put this in the outer corner and bring it up into the crease a little bit. I'm just going to have to pull my mirror into the frame. I'm sorry, because I cannot see. So that one's really nice as well. I just put that on the outer corner and then in the crease a little bit. But now I'm going to use rose gold, and I'm literally just going to tap it all over the rest of the lid. So I have just put that rose gold kind of, you know, all over my lid, and then I just took some of that soft pink under the lower lid, and then this kind of in the inner corner and just right in the corner of my eye there. So I do like these shadows. I in particular really like this one. So what I'm going to do now is just put on some mascara, and then I'll come back and we'll finish off with lips. Okay, so I've got mascara on, and for the lip, I've kind of put myself into a little bit of a hole here because a lot of these are more brown based, but this is a very pink eye look. So I'm very limited to what I can use. I think I'll use that over the top of whatever I'm using because I want to use one of the creams and then top it off with a gloss. I might just do these because I'll pink it up with this. So I haven't lined my lips or anything like that. We're just going to go in with this. So I feel like with the soft matte formula, it's not overly drying. It will kind of dry down a little bit, and it is relatively long lasting, and it's a soft matte lip cream. It's not like a liquid lip or anything like that. It is, I'm assuming, meant to be a little bit more hydrating anyway, but it does feel nice on the lips, and it has like this sort of silky feel to it. They're very, very comfortable on the lips. So that was the shade, what was that? Stockholm, and then I'm just going to put the Butter Gloss in Tiramisu over the top. I really do like the Butter Gloss formula. It smells like cake as well, bonus. Yeah, but it's such a beautiful formula. It's like not super gluggy, goopy feeling, but it's really hydrating and really nourishing and just makes your lips look really, really pretty. I also tried the This Is Everything lip oil, and I really like this. This is going in my bag as like an everyday kind of lip thing. All in all, I like pretty much everything. The Pore Filler Primer, I don't think you like have to run out and buy it or anything like that, because it's like any other pore filling primer that I've used. The eyeshadows, I do like those. I think because they're pressed pigments, they are going to be a little bit more difficult to blend than what a typical eyeshadow would be, but pigmentation wise, beautiful. The HD finishing powder, I really like this as well. I'm going to keep this right here just to set underneath my eyes. I really like it. It's not heavy. It's not making my eyes look crepey or anything like that, and they do feel set. So I'm really liking that one. The HD eyeshadow base, that one I like as well. I mean, I would prefer something that has pigment to it purely because I have lines and things like that on my eyelids anyway. But in terms of an eyeshadow base, yeah, it's nice. It works really well, blends out easily. And I mean, I've just put my makeup on, so I couldn't tell you whether it does anything for creasing, but my eyeshadow hasn't gone on patchy or anything like that, which is awesome. Okay, guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And also, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, if you would like to, of course. But other than that, thanks again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!